welcome to this video where I'm exposing Bigedude for the horrible person that he is, and I'm just going to show you right away what's going on. Now, first off, this is all from the app of WWE Slam, and you can write comments to each other and stuff like that. A couple weeks ago, I was streaming live on Kamcord, and I got a bunch of awesome, amazing cards given to me because people know that I've spent $0 on this game ever. And basically, I'm doing a fall giveaway in which in November I give a lot of cards away again. Gave over 4,000 cards away in the summer, and so everybody knows what's going on. I never beg or borrow. You know, I mean, I say, hey, if you want to give me stuff, that's cool. You know that it's going to go to a good place or whatnot. So, anyways, this happened, and I'm exposing myself. Wait, that sounds even worse. I'm a big horrible person, and you're gonna read why. All right, so here we go. Let's see here. Let's go back to the top. It says, Bigedude, I was thinking about it and I need my cards back. This was about 11 days after they were given to me. Don't worry, I'm going to get loads of blacks, purples, and SIGs, but I need them back. I will contribute my better cards in the next giveaway. Please accept. I mean, please give my cards back. I had a blankety blank, a blank, a blank, and a blank blank, and a blank, and a blank blank. I had to go back. I had already started making this video. I had to go back to edit the cards so people wouldn't be able to figure out exactly who I was talking about, because I don't want any negative stuff. I don't want any hate, and I don't want any perceptions of, you know, this is an educational video of what a gift is and what you can expect from a gift. All right, so, and it's, you know, but I'm exposing, Bigedude's a big jerk. Okay, here we go. So that's the first one. It says, I will let you keep the orange cards. This is from 3 days ago, the 22nd. Please send me a trade giving those cards back. Please, please, please. Anyways, love you a long time. Don't show this on video or I will get so mad. Whoops, I'm horrible. I'm horrible right there. Also, I also want my blank, 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 and blank. And my blank. Also, the blank, blank, and the blank, and the blank. Why the flip did you accept it? I want my cards back. Just to tell you for sure right now, I saw none of those comments until after the trade with stuff. I didn't see any of them, okay? Yeah, because I don't look at them all the time. Give me back my cards! I was loud, so I made it loud. I swear I gave them to you out of kindness, but I want to do a bigger giveaway, and so to do so, I need my cards back. I told you my cards in the other trade. Now this is still on the 22nd. Things are about to get real, and you can tell when it's different, the dates change because of the level of my collection or whatnot. If you just accept this trade without giving my cards back, I will be so mad and never watch you again. All right, here's where I'm starting to be a big jerk. Okay, here we go. Hey there. Sorry that you feel this way, but I can't give you the cards back. I understand if you are angry, but those trades were from a while back, 11 days before. I won't put this up in a video either. Oh, I'm a big liar. I put it in a video. Okay, well, anyway. Yep, it says accept the trade. You can see that I'm at 1309 there. I'm at 1296, so this is a couple days later. I said accept the trade. The person put the trade. And at this point, I don't know many things. All I know is the words. I don't know location, age, and stuff. And that's going to play into some of the stuff and why I'm really making this video. All right. It says, I've already said that I'm not trading these back. You can't ask for the stuff that you gave to somebody on Christmas back 2 weeks later. Okay, that's really the analogy I was going with this. A gift is a gift. Okay, and, you know, he or she even acknowledged earlier, you know, that, you know, he did it out of kindness. Like, okay, that was cool. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be smug or a jerk or whatever. I'm just, I'm showing what can happen. If you are going to give somebody something, make sure that you really want to give that person something, okay? Because if you give something to somebody, that's theirs, all right? But here it is. It's like you're featured in a stream and a YouTube video, and they are still up. I'm sorry that you feel bad, but you gave them to me on your own free will. Don't give people stuff as presents or gifts and ask for it back in the future. It's not how life works, dude. Sorry if you never watch again. And this is where I start feeling a little sad. You're seriously going to do that to a 10-year-old kid? no idea how old this person is. Please show this in your video or I'll make a stream. I'll make a stream called Exposing Bigedude. Well, I made a video called Exposing Bigedude because there's a... And then here's where it starts taking a relatively dark turn. This person says, you're not inspirational, you're a cheat. So you scammed my friend as well and all of my Kamcord friends. No, I don't make any trades. They send me the trades, and you know, if that's what scamming is, it's different. Let's say you're an adult, you can spend as much money on this game as you want. Yes, I want to spend exactly 00D0, and I have spent 00D0. I spent my birthday money on this game. Feeling a little sad about that. And basically I said, and you are now ignored. You may forget the stream where you gave me those cards is still up on Kamcord. I've done nothing wrong. You called me. This was a very positive name. I made sure I took it out so people couldn't look it up for the chat where what was said. Okay, it's in the chat in the stream, and it says, "And whoopie-doo, look who took the precious thing in my life virtually, Bigedude. Ignore me. You're just a lying PRICK." Okay, and next one, and then yeah, I made sure that I did that twice. Says, just wait till I copyright strike your videos. Okay, I'm sorry you feel bad, but as I said, you can't expect anybody to give back a gift 2 weeks later, right? You still can't ignore me from YouTube, can you? I have screenshotted this. Well, obviously I did too, and you're also blocked from my channel. All right, so anyway, I don't feel bad. I feel enraged. Look, all I have is 6 blacks. If you're not going to give me all my cards back, at least give me something back. At this point, it's very interesting. You know, I don't know. I'm just going to read this thing. And as young as I am one of the most intelligent and intellectually smartest 10-year-olds in my school. Now, obviously, this is somebody that is younger, and that's really why this video is being made. I'm using this as a teaching tool of, you know, words. These words don't go away, all right? That's what it's up. And I said, I've screenshotted everything you've written. These are threats. I will report you if you continue to threaten me. That is all. And then you can see where I said this. This is, go ahead. What exactly is reporting going to do? And then this, you know, this was a little sad. You take my cards and shove them up your dead dad's butt. And then, obviously, you can't swear in this app. So, yeah. So, that was a little hardcore. And I said, wow. Well, I'm always trying to teach and make the world a better place. I would make a video showing everything you've written, but I know that wouldn't make the world a better place. That was before I realized I could eliminate the name, so you don't know who wrote this, okay? And I don't want anybody to try to figure out who wrote this. You know, this is just to show you why they're. I'm really just sad. You know, don't give somebody something and then try to ask for it back later, because I mean, you see this one trade over here, and it's been, you know, clicking down. I'm going to just show you that the world, and this, I didn't see this before I had already typed that. It said, the world would be a better place if you weren't in it. Now watch me and my friends copyright strike all your vids. And then I said, I wish you the best in your future. Please remember to be good in your neighborhood. Someday you'll realize that I really do mean all the positive things that I say. Good luck, dude. And he says, farewell, scammer. Just wait until you make your next video. You're just money-horning bleep hole that thought he would have more subs than he does. Haha, pathetic. Your content is boring and kid-like. I have way more subscribers than I ever thought I would. And I'm making this to teach people that everything, you know, everything stays. But nobody knows who this person is except for myself and this person. I'm never going to acknowledge that if that person ever visits a stream. I'm never going to, you know, acknowledge that, show a trade or whatever, because that is how I make the world a better place, by not exposing somebody that could be 10 years old. Because we're all in here learning this together. The thing that I can do is I can teach how to deal with stuff like, you know, if you're ever giving somebody something, you know, that might be a YouTuber in this app, okay? And this is where he starts swearing creatively, but the branding is still there. Click here to subscribe. Bleep you if you already did. Yeah, buddy. And this is what I wanted to really, really end with. I wrote this. It said, I've treated you with respect this entire time. I hope that you remember that. You sent the trade to me 2 weeks plus ago in a stream. I asked if you were sure your response is in the stream. I scammed no one. Okay? And then he said, what would your fans do to harass me? But just know in your heart, you scammed a small kid. Can't believe you'd stoop so low that you would not even give a 10-year-old his cards back. Okay? And I did not say yes. And that's absolute B's. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to show that person. I want to show you what this trade's been up for a few hours. And this is what I said. Dude, are you sure? Because this isn't a trade. This is a trade with tons of awards. And anytime anybody sends me a trade like that, this is that's what I send. Okay? If it's on a stream, I have the words that are right back because people are watching and that sort of stuff. Bottom line is, words have power. Words will always have meaning. And how you decide to act upon this is different. Okay? In my light, some of you may side with that person, some of you may side with me, and it doesn't really matter. The whole point is, what was given as a gift should not have been asked for back after such a long period of time. If that person wrote back, a couple hours later or, something else later, then there would have been a much higher chance of that person getting something back. It's just one of those things, They will all be given back just to a bunch of different people because it'll all be part of a giveaway in a couple of months, because that's what these things do. I don't know what else to say, really. The app is definitely something that I don't like. And this could very well be the last slam type video. Because I just want to make the world a better place, and I'm obviously not doing that with everybody on this series for whatever reason. Whether it's like people give me stuff and then think that, I took advantage of them or whatever. It's just the way it is, man. So anyways, this could be it for Slam, but I'm still going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyways, Bigedude is a big jerk. That's where it's at. Alright. Love you long time. Blink, blink, blink. Bye, 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 buddy. Here's the postscript to this video, because every now and then it's important that if you are going to make a video like this, it's important to make sure that, do you feel like it's the right thing to do? In my mind, it felt like it was the right thing to do. However, I realized maybe, I can't stop thinking about it for whatever reasons. And this situation has just really gone out of my brain for way too far long, and it's distracted me from, grinding for the Brock Lesnar Money in the Bank card, and just, Contest of Champions is already 18 minutes in. So this is what I did. I said, whatever. Okay, this is what I did. This is me giving the first cards back, and then this is me giving the second cards back. Okay, and that's where I'm at. I'm a really horrible jerk, and I hope that you have a good day. All right, love you long time. Blink, blink, blink. Bye, 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 buddy. I'm just surprised my app hasn't crashed again. And yeah, and that money is just from the daily bonuses, by the way. Never put a cent into this. Not gonna either. Okay, bye.